class. When I call your name, please come up and accept your letter. Mr. John Vatsaparos. Jennifer Burfield. Miss Krista Cole. Betsy DeQuilla. Sierra Dean. Dominic Farmer. He's somewhere around. Mr. Andrew Gatsby-Gittis. Zoe Gerson. Lauren Glass. Miss Cat Huff. Colin Hall. Luke Krikis. Zach Cairo. Mr. Quinn Manley. Rachel Marchini. Christian Martin. Mr. Mitchell Mosley. Noah Pickett. Mr. Tyler Saponik. Nick Szymanski. Mr. Kyle Tobro. Logan Woods. Miss Caitlin Yance. Erin Yeoman was ill tonight. She couldn't make it, unfortunately. I know she wanted to be here. Not quite a senior, not quite a junior, but her last year with us, I'm fortunate enough to have a foreign exchange student, Miss Sonia Ubing. I always miss one, Miss Kate Trebek. 2015. The seniors, every year this gets harder for me. My first year I didn't know anybody, so everyone was a freshman to me. Last year it was hard to see some kids leave. This year, these seniors I've made more of a connection with, and it's always tough seeing people leave that have stuck around and have given you countless hours and have worked hard and risen to the standards that I throw before them. So it's my honor to announce the senior class of 2014, starting off with Miss Paxton Anderson. Mary Barbera. Every once in a while you might find a student that reminds you why you teach and a difference you make with them. This student tested me on my first day, and I'll never forget. We have had our ups and downs, and it'll be hard for me to see her leave. But the person that really made a difference in my life as a teacher, Miss Taylor Becker. One of my right-hand folks this drum major season was Mr. Josh Belcher. Mr. Fisher Beatty. He helped write the percussion book for our show this year. Thank you. Another one of my right-hand folks, Miss Kelly Forrester. Stepping up as one of the section leaders of the low brass, Mr. Chris Hall. They were so busy leaving us to Chicago, Miss Jillian Olsen. I'm very happy to have back, when she said she'll come back later, I didn't believe her, but she proved me wrong, Miss Sarah Korb. The very first student I met who sat in on my job interview was part of the student panel. I'm very fortunate to welcome Miss Emily Ledford. With some large shoes to fill next year, filling on a lead trumpet everywhere he goes, Mr. Alex Lord. man that will surely be one of your bosses in the future, Mr. Danny Mandy. Very versatile jazz musician on piano and percussion, Mr. Noah Mitchell Ward. A silent leader. He's surprised me in many ways. I heard a couple years ago that he wanted to switch to drumline. I'm glad he didn't. Mr. Marco Marcotte. Always brings a smile to my face, Miss Alyssa Potticky. Didn't forget you this year, Mr. Stephen Perry. Fantastic artist. She designed our saxophone stand fronts, Miss Amanda Rapp. Someone who is sure to have a fantastic future in the world of rudimental drumming, Mr. Michael Siciliano. So I assume this is it. A fantastic musician all around, wonderful natural talent, Mr. David Stone. We have a few awards to give out in addition to their senior recognition. We have 2 Music Booster Awards. These are given to students. These were voted on by the students. Kids that they felt have contributed the most to the program. They don't need to be the best musicians. They don't have to be in a certain ensemble. All they have to do is just give all without any question. The 2 recipients of the Music Booster Awards are Miss Kelly Forrester and Emily Ledford. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is a nationally recognized award, and this is awarded by me to a student who I feel has contributed in jazz the most and is always there every morning. If he misses, he lets me know. And I would award it to Mr. Fisher Deedy. Another nationally recognized award is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. This is awarded to more or less the same thing, someone who's done an outstanding job with band. And that goes to Mr. Alex Lord. Our final award this evening, I would like to invite up Mr. Peter Dendrinos.
Good evening. I'm here tonight on behalf his family to recognize one very special student for their leadership, dedication, and enthusiasm to the Traverse City Central High School music program through the Michael P. Dendrinos Memorial Scholarship Award. The recipient of this year's award was selected by a vote of his or her peers, and it's based on some very simple criteria, and that is which senior has given the most to the music program and who has the band benefited from the most. This year's recipient has had a very profound impact on the band program at Central High School. He or she has performed with the marching band, jazz band, full orchestra, concert band, symphony band, and wind ensemble. This student has dedicated hundreds of hours researching current practice trends in his or her discipline and has sought out teaching professionals for further help refining his or her technique. This student endlessly gives his or her time to share his or her acquired knowledge and resources with others, giving private lessons to middle school students. For the past 2 years, this student has given many clinics to the 8th grade classes for the sole purpose of bettering the program. This student almost single-handedly created an indoor drum line, recruiting percussion students from both east and west sides of town in an endeavor never before attempted in Traverse City. He or she has gained the respect of his or her peers and teachers alike. This student's dedication to the program has earned him or her the role of section leader and has helped pave the way for a new generation of percussion students in the band program. It gives me great pleasure to be able to ask the parents, if they're here, to please come up on stage. As we award this year's Michael P. Dendrinos Memorial Scholarship and a check for $3,000 to Michael Siciliano.